Hey guys, this is Jake Bush, and you're watching Untamed Thoughts.
Hey, this is Jack Nelson, and you're listening to Untamed Thoughts.
Hi, my name's Chuck Weimer, and you're listening to Untamed Thoughts.
Hey y'all, this is Sarah Hobbs, and you're listening to Untamed Thoughts.
Hey there, this is Bri Bagwell, and welcome to Untamed Thoughts.
And we're back.
Hi.
Yep. High five.
I'm getting good at this.
I know.
Woo! Hey.
Hey, how are ya?
Oh, tired.
Tired?
Tired and crazy. Running crazy.
I 100% hear you. It feels good to be back. I can't believe it happened so fast. We were just
I know. It does not seem like it's been a few months already.
No, it doesn't. And that went really quick. But we've got great shows lined up for you guys, so I cannot wait for you to see some of these people and hear what they have to say. Things have changed a little bit, but it's the same old shit, different day.
That's for sure.
So tell everybody what you've been up to during the break.
Oh, goodness. What haven't we been up to? I don't even know where to start. We've been all over the place. We've been going crazy. We've been recording a TV show. We've been shows everywhere and trips, and I don't even know. We haven't even been home. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it's all like
you haven't been home.
Florida. We've gone to everywhere. Jason just got back from New Mexico. I just went to South Padre last week till today.
It's like never ending.
Yeah.
You know the feeling. I haven't been traveling as much as you have, but I will this month. Every single weekend this month, I have something planned except one. So like even when you guys are in town, we will be out of town, sadly. So mad when I noticed that the other day. I was like, dadgummit, they're coming to town. We're not even going to be here.
Oh, man.
I know.
Yeah. We have this whole month is full too. We don't really have an open weekend until I think it's the second weekend in December.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we've got a couple spots to chill out around Christmas, I think, and then
goodness, you'll need it by then.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Especially after this weekend. I need like a month off.
Right?
We did a girls' trip in South Padre while all the Vaquero guys went to their trail ride and stuff. And so us wives went on a trip. We were supposed to go to Florida, and because of the hurricane, that got canceled. And we were going to go to Panama, which ended up not getting anything really from it, but you didn't know what was going to happen, and supplies and all that kind of stuff. So we just went to South Padre instead, and it was a lot of fun. We had a good time, and we had a big house with 14 of us. There was 14 ladies, and it was one of the best trips I've taken. You can have a good group of girls that everybody just gets along, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
And John went to Austin last weekend, and I almost got in my car and drove up there and met you. But I thought, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy the peace and quiet while I can.
Right?
And enjoyed the peace and quiet. But yeah, we haven't been doing anything other than just working. And I've been doing some editing and getting ready for the show and going to shows and booking shows. And that's my life right now.
Right. Well, I'm glad you're picking up the slack, because I've been so busy. I've been trying to
Nope.
You're doing a good job.
I'm bombarding people.
No.
But our first guest is actually here in the studio waiting. Shall we bring her in? Anybody ready for Bri Bagwell?
Woo! Yes.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
Wow. Okay. I'm on it now. You guys are so cute.
Aw, we think you're
How are
freaking
you?
I was trying to get my doggy to come up in here, but she's
I
like
was gonna
in
say,
my
where
bed.
is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's happy in her bed, so that's where she wants to exist, and that's what she gets, she wants. I mean, what she wants, she gets.
What she wants to get? What she?
It's been a long day. Can you tell? Like,
Same.
yeah. But my day started. Paul took off for Houston this morning. He had to go somewhere last minute. And I was like, we got home late and we had to unload all the instruments and everything. And so I just had a feeling like I went to bed and I was like, I don't know where my phone is. And then this morning I was like, he was already gone. And so I got on Find My iPhone. Sure enough, there was my phone going down I-10. I was like, so I don't have a cell phone today.
Oh no.
And it's been crazy. Like, you don't even realize how much you like reach for it and like need it. And like people like these people need a video today. And I'm like, what? I don't have anything to film this video with. Like, it's so crazy. So I don't have a phone. So I'm losing my mind a little bit, as you can tell.
It's
That would
so,
make me
I know, it's like you lost your arm or something.
Yeah.
Like you lose your phone and it's like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I haven't watched, so I've been trying to like text my manager, and it's just like typing the most insane gibberish.
It does. It doesn't type right.
It does not understand me. And my PR lady today, she was like, I love you, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, I know.
favorite. I love it.
Whoops.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, I know you have a new album out, which I love, by the way.
Thank you.
It's so good. It's so good.
Thanks. I'm having like album hangover. When you're like, everything's done, and I was doing like all these interviews every single day, and like now everything, like the dust has settled, and now I'm like, okay, whew, like I'm
I can breathe.
Yeah, I get to breathe. I get to sleep a little bit. So it's been really fun. The response was great. I'm very thankful, but man, I forgot how hard it is to put out a record. I haven't done one in 4 years. It's like really hard.
Right.
We
Well,
did
it's
a good
really
job
good.
with it.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. That makes me happy.
Good. I'm glad.
Mhm.
So tell us, what was your first concert
Ever?
ever?
Wow. I want to say like the first one that I remember, we went to see Martina McBride.
That's good.
And I remember her forgetting, I was little, but I remember her like forgetting the words. And I was like mortified. I was like, what's she going to do? What's she going to do? And then she was like, well, I just forgot the words to my own song. And everyone laughed and she kept singing. And I was like, whoo, like, I just remember I was so impressed that she just like moved right through that. And I was like she was such a pro, but I was little. I didn't really understand. It was either that or Neil Diamond. I went to see Neil Diamond when I was really young because he was like kissing every girl on the front row. Like, he was just like, how they all used to do that. And I was just like, oh, like that. I didn't love that, like even at age 5 or whatever.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Didn't love it.
No,
Bet you they don't do that now. No COVID kisses.
Nope, not anymore. Thank goodness. It took COVID to get rid of that stupid.
Please to yourself. Thanks.
Let's not do that anymore. Like, I don't know.
Ew.
Right.
Could you imagine if a girl did that? If I was just like kissing every dude on the front row, like
Oh
it's
my
just very
God.
funny. It's just very funny.
We could call every name there was.
Yeah. Or if Martina McBride was doing it when I was also maybe 5, it's just a very funny thought. But like guys do that. I mean, that's what they do. Like they did it. My mom was Willie Nelson, and he did it, and she stuck her hand out to like shake his hand. He bent down to kiss my mom, and she was like, "No." Like,
Yeah.
and then when I got to open for him like a couple years ago, he like saw my mom, and he just like he just ran and kissed her right on the mouth. So like 40 years later or something, he's still kissing. That was pre-COVID too, though, I guess. But Kissing,
No.
everyone's just kissing.
No,
This
thank
is-
you.
this is-
I
Yeah,
can do
no,
without that.
Mm-mm.
Katrina, do you remember what your first concert was?
It was Sawyer Brown. Weird. I don't know why I even.
Mine.
My dad took me to Reno. I was born in Reno, but we moved away for a little while, and my brothers always got to go on they called it the Tiger Cruise. It was on the Navy ship because he was in the Navy, and they always did like a 2-week little trip that they got to do. And you could bring your sons. Well, of course, I couldn't go because at the time it was only girls allowed on the ships and stuff. And so he would always do something with me. So we went to Reno, and we ended up, I don't even know, because I wouldn't have been like, oh, I want to go to Sawyer Brown. Like I wasn't like, I don't even know how we ended up there, but that was the first concert I ever went to. I think he was just playing at the casino we were staying at. And so that was me and my dad went to Sawyer Brown.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mine was the Beach Boys and Three Dog Night.
Yeah, that's a rad
It was
first.
pretty
night.
cool. I got myself kicked out for taking pictures.
They gave up on that, didn't they?
Yeah,
Way to
they
go.
sure did. I had one of those cameras. Do you remember it was blue, I remember, and it had the big flash that came out.
Uh-huh.
And
A little like a, yeah.
the guy that walked the aisle, he came up and he was like, ma'am, you can't be taking pictures. I think I was like 8 or 9. And they said, you can either give me the camera or you can leave. And I said, I want my proof. I'm out. Bye.
Dang, that is so
So I
crazy.
left and got my
I remember
pictures.
them trying to like navigate that, and it's like it didn't last very long before they were just like whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well,
No.
really.
There's not anything they can do about it these days. Everybody has a camera on their phone.
Mhm.
Yeah. And now there's like Ray-Ban camera glasses coming out or whatever.
Oh, yes. It's something like that. Yeah.
I already am like terrified of just the things that come out of my mouth when I'm. So now you have to worry that you're being recorded if someone's just wearing sunglasses.
Sunglasses. I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody is so crazy and like finds a way to secretly do everything. It's like, why do we have to be so creepy? I don't know. They're just creepy to me. Those kind of
And
things
why
are
do
like,
people think that everybody has to be perfect all the time? Because we're not. We're just people.
yeah. And we
Right.
say bad things sometimes.
I mean, it happens.
They say things like what my dog gets, she wants, or whatever. Like
Right.
I can't undo it. It's out there for the eternity. Oh well.
You know, I'm sure worse things have happened.
Yes.
So, one more serious question, and then we're going to do something kind of fun.
Okay.
When you are at your shows and you step up to the mic, what's your hope for your audience? What do you hope that they experience while you're on stage?
I've always said, like in my records, like in the liner notes or whatever, I've always just said, I hope you get from these songs what you need from them, which I think everybody that goes to a concert is needing different things. And some people are needing healing. Some people are needing an escape. Some people are needing to get drunk or whatever. Some people are needing to get over someone. So I kind of like, my hope is for each individual person to just get what they need from the show, which is kind of hard to provide. But I think I've always tried to write like a giant range of songs. Like I have beer songs, I have breakup songs, and I love going to a show where it's kind of like a journey. That's what I try to provide. So hopefully whatever people need from a show they get. And if they don't know refunds, you know,
They'll get something.
they get
I can imagine they wouldn't get anything.
They get no refund.
They'll get a good time and drunk probably. If
Yeah.
they didn't need anything else, then they'll find something they need.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. I like that answer. That was good. I wasn't expecting that, but I like it.
Oh.
Okay, so how about some rapid fire questions?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
McDonald's or Burger King?
Oh gosh. McDonald's coffee.
Okay, this one's important. Whataburger or In-N-Out?
Oh, Whataburger for sure.
Amen. Summer or winter?
Summer all day. I'm like, what? It's like a hint of fall, and I'm like in a sweater.
Oh, I was in a sweater all summer. Ask Katrina.
I don't
Because she
like.
leaves her house at -20.
Oh,
Inside her house is negative degrees.
It's 72 all the time.
No,
70
it's not. -72.
right.
Text or talk on the phone?
Next, gosh,
Cake or pie?
ooh,
I
like
know.
what's cheesecake? Is that a cake or a pie? It looks like a pie, but it has the word
A
cake in
little
it.
bit of both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheesecake.
It's
It's a pie cake. I don't
It's
know.
a cake.
Okay, perfect. Cake then.
Cake.
Okay, I already know the answer to this, but dogs or cats?
Oh, dogs.
Yeah.
Although I do love cats, I'm just highly allergic.
Oh, well, don't come to my house.
I love cats.
Sadly.
Can't have one. And we
She's-
have like a bunch of lizards, and I would love to have some cats around.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Acoustic or a full band?
Ooh. Dang. I go through phases. But if I'm watching somebody else, I would say acoustic.
That's it. That's all I got.
Cool. That was easy.
Those are my rapid fire questions.
Yeah, that was an easy round. Well, someone asked me a weird one the other day. I was trying to remember what it was, but I was like, it was another thing, another one of those internet moments where you're like, oh no, my face is on there forever like this.
Right?
I'm sorry, what did you just ask me? Oh boy.
What kind of question is that? Yeah.
And those are the times like the screen always freezes on accident and like
Yeah.
your face is stuck like that on the screen.
My favorite thing is to go back and rewatch these shows, and the first 2 seconds, our faces are usually like something really weird. And the very end, they're always great.
Trying to get it to turn off and we're all like,
Yeah. Yeah. Huh?
Especially that one time when it wouldn't turn off and we were live for like 2 hours.
Oh, that's danger zone.
Yeah, that was a little freaky, but knock on wood. So far this season, Untamed has not had any issues.
as I probably should not have just said that.
Yeah, let's run that streak.
Yeah. Just did it. Awesome.
Yay.
So what's your favorite song on the album?
Ooh, I go through phases of that too right now. I have a couple of favorites, but probably my favorite is Old Together, which is the last song. And it's kind of like a love song, but it's like written by me, so it's got to be tragic and sad in some way. Have to put something, sprinkle in like the sadness. But it was kind of a song that like I wrote, and not this current, but the last people that I was working with they didn't really get it, didn't think I should record it, and like I put it on the interwebs, and people are responding really, really nicely to it. Like I just got a really cool text from Eric Rains about it. So it's not like a really mainstream song. I don't know if it'll ever be a radio song, maybe, I don't know, but it's about just my fear of dying young, and the fact that like when you find your person, like true love is like kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
Really scary, actually. It's a lot more scary than just like kind of liking somebody. You're like, man, whatever. But then when you really like somebody, you're like, oh no.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's a scary thing. It's a very good song. I was just listening to it earlier, actually, when we were driving in from Padre, and I was with Marie in the car, and I was on my phone doing something with my earbud, and it came on, and I was like, "Ooh, here's Bri."
I love her. I know. I'm like, that just happened to me today too. But with my computer, it started just like playing my iTunes catalog, which like it was, songs I bought a long time ago or whatever. And every time it does that, it's always Aaron Watson, because it's like AA. It's like, so I'm gonna start. I told Paul, I was like, I'm gonna start a band called the Aardvarks, because like I want to be at the top of everybody, or the top of everyone's
right
or car list or whatever.
I love that.
Cheat my way.
So where are you going to be next? What's your lineup for the next couple of weeks?
Thursday we leave at like 5 a.m. to go to Roswell, New Mexico, to play the fair in Roswell with Frank Ray, so that'll be really fun. And then in my home state, and then we come back. We play Snyder at the Horny Toad. We get to go see Susie Q there, and then we're off Saturday because we had a gig originally that we just are going to reschedule because Sunday I'm doing the Green Festival at Green Hall for KMBT, raising money for the United Way, I think. And that's on Sunday with William Beckman and Bruce Robertson, and it's a crazy lineup. And then Monday I'm doing a show at Arlen Studios in Austin. It's a fundraiser for the Sims Foundation. So with Paul Wall and Jonathan Terrell. And I mean, it's a really cool lineup. It's a very diverse lineup. So I'm doing that on Monday. So I actually have like 4 dates in five days in a lot of miles coming up. So yeah. But I'm really excited about this run. Like it's gonna be great. And we like scheduled a little day of rest in there. Like before COVID, I would have been like 5 shows in a row, whatever, but now that I'm older and I realize like how much I was kind of like killing myself doing things like that unnecessarily, it's like, no, I need a break in between there so I can be my best for these.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really tough on your guys' voices for that. Like, I don't even sing, and I was just talking with girls all weekend, and I'm like all hoarse and stuff. And I know how that is. You guys, it puts a toll on your guys' voice when you don't take breaks in between.
Right. And my voice is messed up right now, and it's because I was a groomsman in a wedding on Saturday, and the DJ was like cranking, like that music was so loud, and I think he was like trying to get people to dance, which is his job, but like we are a bunch of musicians, like we just at the bar like hanging out and drinking, like we don't really care about dancing,
right?
So I was like screaming, and I was talking to my band, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to talk for like 3 days after this, and they're all like, yep. And sure enough, I'm like, ooh, like I'm still, but I think I got 2 more days, and I've been babying it, so it'll be back by Thursday.
Good.
Sure.
Definitely get that rest.
Thank you.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, so an old friend that you knew back in the day, JD Dudley.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Him? He said to say hi, but we're doing a TV show together that Jason and we've got a group, our DNA Outdoors. I think I talked to you about it before. We talked our hunting show that we are doing, and we would love to have you as a guest on there. We do a pick in the hunt with Jason Allen at the end of a few of the episodes, like when we take out like our veteran or our kid with cancer or whoever our guest is for that week. And then we do a little picking around the campfire for them. And Jason brings a guest in, and we'd love to have you come be on the show. It's been our second episode just aired on the Pursuit channel yesterday. So they're every Monday at 9:30. But it's pretty exciting to actually have the show air once we got that far, and then.
Totally. Yeah. I know, I saw that. Like, I'm so proud of you guys for doing that, because that is so much planning and so much work. And then like it finally comes out and you're like, and I'm in the process of starting something new too. So it's like, it's a lot of planning and thinking and a lot more work than people realize. So good job. And I would love to do that. That would be so much fun.
That would be awesome. We go and do some pig hunting during the eve. Well, we do it at night. So it's thermal, thermal scopes and stuff. And then we do the campfire concert and stuff at dinner. And we have Freddie that cooks for everybody. And it's a good time. It's a good group of people.
I'll come back.
Fun.
Yeah. Any chance to go drink with my friends and hang around a campfire is like the best. I would love to do that. Yeah.
Heck yeah. That'd be great. Mm-hmm. We'd love to have you.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, show. Well, you guys, I don't want to close the show out without acknowledging Loretta Lynn today. That was incredibly sad news that we got this morning, and I was not expecting it. She was incredibly influential, especially her music, just her life in general, to me was very inspiring. Is there anything either one of y'all want to say?
More like cat got her tongue.
Yeah.
That was a rough one. I mean, like, just the kinds of songs that she would write, you know, for her time was just, she was such a game changer. She wasn't really afraid to talk about, you know, like I posted the one I did a few years ago with Country Rebel today that I sing Don't Come Home a Drinkin' with Lovin' on Your Mind. You know, I covered that one. And I mean, that was like a pretty bold statement for a woman. Like, and I just like love that she, in The Pill, I mean, all the things that she wrote about, she was just such a fierce songwriter, but like with this like really country sweet, you know, persona too. And I love like the way she pronounces words. They remind me of my dad's mom, how she would talk, like some of her pronunciation and stuff. So yeah, that was a hard one for everybody today. I didn't actually like may or may not have recorded a song by her already that was coming out maybe. So that was been like a weird day for me because, you know, it was like you said, it was unexpected. I didn't think that was like coming up or anything. So thoughts and prayers for her family for sure.
Yes, for sure.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the show for you guys. Y'all make sure that you go find Bri on social media. Bri Bagwell Music. Yes. Everywhere.
Everything's just at Bri Bagwell usually. It's just that.
At Bri Bagwell, go to bribagwell.com. Download music anywhere you download your music. You can find her. Definitely check out the newest album. It's amazing. You won't regret it.
For sure.
We'll see you next week with Jake Bush.
Oh, that's so exciting. I love him.
He's
so good. Oh my gosh.
I know.
He's just real good.
Yeah.
He is. He's a good person too.
Yeah. But if he likes In-N-Out over Whataburger, I'm going to have to rethink that friendship.
Oh, yeah. If anybody enters that In-N-Out, they might get the boot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. Bri, thanks for being on the show again. We always love to have you. I hope to see you very soon in person so I can hug your neck. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks on the 18th with Jake Bush. Go be kind to yourself and everyone else, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.